There's a man from Wales who thought it would be a good idea to transport a car, but instead of towing the car behind your own vehicle, he decided to somehow transport the car on top of his car, and now he's being fined because he was caught doing it, of course.
Like a car there was a car and then another car on a car, and he was still driving.
This car is literally balancing on top of his car, and he's driving it around. How?
I want to be there for the brainstorm process. Like anytime you see, and you can see it on Facebook, right, of these really dumb pictures or video clips of, someone balancing a ladder between two houses.
Like, whose idea?
Whatever it is. I want to know how you got to that point where you're thinking of ideas and you're like, well, we could stack a car on another car. The dumbest thing I've ever done when it comes to this is my dad at his office building, there was a bunch of ivy growing on the side of the building, and they wanted to get the ivy off. It was kind of overgrown. So my dad's idea, I was like 12 years old, I was going to jump on the ivy and slowly
like from the ground, jump up?
So I climbed on a ladder and then jumped on the ivy like Spider-Man. And the idea we had, I kid you not, the idea was, I'll just slowly fall down with the ivy and peel it off like a Band-Aid.
Sure.
I literally jumped on the wall, the ivy snapped, and I fell in the concrete.
Of course it did. It's not going to hold your weight.
My dad was probably in his 40s at the time, and he thought, let me throw my 12-year-old son up against the ivy, and he'll pull it down like Velcro.
Sometimes you just don't think things
sometimes
through. You just don't think
these two
things
guys
through.
were like, listen, we can't tow the car. The only other option is to put our car on top of your car.
But how in the world do you get a car on top of another car? You can't drive it up the side of the car. It doesn't make any sense.
And I'm just assuming it's a man. I think you said it's a man already, but there's no way a woman would think of something this stupid. This is clearly something from the male species. But the idea that this person thought they'd also drive around and no one would call the cops? Like, were they surprised when they got pulled over? Like, does it happen to be my car on top of the other car? Is that why you're pulling me over? Like, come on.